EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start, and off we go from Houston. Here's Pierce for the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Is that Houston? No, I'm in Maryland, man. Just left Houston. You in Houston?
Stroud begins with a pass. He's going
Got
to air one
Thank
out
you.
right away. That is caught. And he's going to take this one.
Baited his ass.
74 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for two. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. The aggressiveness.
Yeah, Diggs.
And just like that,
This shit looking light. He just got on his bitch. It's looking light.
after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, it's Ty Johnson.
You about to be fine.
He's
I ain't
across
even
the
worried.
20, taking down just shy of the 25.
Say what?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Great.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Allen.
That boy is playing.
He's going to air this one
That's
out
good,
looking
bro.
for Cooper.
That's the sack,
And
though.
they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. On 1st down, it's Allen.
Give me that. Thank you.
A throw right side is intercepted.
You ain't go for it. Give me that shit.
Rookie out of Southern
Give me that
California.
shit. He clamped.
And the Texans are going to get the football here at their
That nigga
own
clamped.
8-yard line.
He ain't fall for that shit.
Find yourself entering the red zone.
He's sitting on
It's
that.
hard to not
He's
start
sitting on
envisioning
that shit.
scoring a touchdown.
Cuz it's sitting on it.
It changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize.
The first play
and find a
touchdown,
way
I
to
smell
hang
it. I
6
smell that.
on the defense.
Oh, you think?
A hit as he
I had
throws
one.
there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd
You got
down.
that cover 3.
From the shotgun,
This
C.J.
nigga ain't just
Stroud.
a nobody. Okay.
Now
Okay.
a deep ball here for Collins.
Okay. That's what we want to play.
Brought in. And he has got this one all the way down to the
Yeah, you gotta
2-yard
stay forward
line.
with that. I'm
From the
wrong.
gun, here's Stroud.
I'm wrong.
And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. Here's Stroud to the line. His guy's going to try to get 2 more. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he's in for the 2-point conversion.
Shit looking light right now.
16-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Johnson now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Allen.
Okay.
He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Allen going to give it to Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now Allen on first down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Here's Allen to throw.
Hell no.
And that will be incomplete.
Hell no.
They could not hook up.
Hell no.
Third and long.
All right.
From the gun, Josh Allen.
Give me that shit. What is he talking about?
That's to the sideline.
Give me that shit.
Intercepted. Picked
Give me
up
that shit.
by Larry Lassiter.
Well, Mike, once again,
You don't want to win. That nigga clamped up.
their last one did, walking off the field.
That nigga got 2 picks first quarter. Golly.
Momentary struggle, then it
Got his ass again. Baited him.
hard as it is to
Baited him.
They need to get calmed down. They need to reset.
I mean, this nigga head.
Not operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On first and 10. Here's Stroud.
Touchdown. This boy throwing dots.
Takedown. Touchdown, Houston. That is second touchdown.
Yeah, he X Factor. That's all you need.
Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2.
I got it. Touching me.
And make it 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions. He's into the end zone for the score. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Johnson now to return. And
Can he score for the happen? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think he can score, fella. I don't think he can score, fella.
On first and 10, it's Allen. Taking
Oh, he
off,
getting desperate. He's scrambling. Give me that.
and they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They send him right out of the slot. Throwing now, Allen here on first down.
27. You got to contain this
14
bullshit.
yards on the pickup there. They'll throw on first down with Allen.
Got his ass. Pick that shit off.
He's hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. He threw it.
You know, gay PO was leaving, nigga. Pass the ball.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret
Some real plays.
what's going on in the minds of
Gay
the players,
POs.
the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down.
What's
Have
this?
some more efficiency
Regular
on these
defense,
early
bro.
downs and get
Regular
his
defense.
offense into some sort of rhythm.
Nigga, another pick. Come on, bro.
The third
What is he doing?
First half, he's been intercepted.
That nigga got 0 tugs, 80 yards. Got his ass clamped. Got his ass clamped. I had that nigga clamped. Oh my goodness.
Believe we back in business. This is highly recommended. This for all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here for the flight attendant.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen them thing that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights, it come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me, the numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers, want to pick of the litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters, call them silverback gorillas, going 8-8, and you know ain't nobody.
What up? Showtime. Yeah, this is the big ticket. Culture Comptown. I'm talking that King Richard. It's like a movie. I'm seeing the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas. I'm crushing them glass slippers.
On sight, I give you the green light. This all bark, we all bite.
You gambling with your life? Well, let's roll the dice.
Don't be some problems with this dog in a fight.
That's right.
Legendary.
Open them wide.
Sounding like
And if I pull up with a few,
we can't arrange that.
dropping out of the blue.
You know what? That.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Hip hop took this globe.
We done did it.
Wanna see a mogul? We showing you how to pivot. Got this from DMC. Let's run with it. Took the fundamentals and having some fun with it.
These songs, King Kong, my team strong. Godzilla set fire to whatever I breathe on. Got the killers in choir all singing my theme song.
I could never do this alone.
Come on.
Still Dre, still on top, still got it. The Sonic still iconic, they still the product. I seen the money coming, I showed you that I'm a prophet.
And I'm riding shotgun in case get out of pocket. Why you wanna press the issue? You need to stop it. Keep a lawyer on retainer for depositions and dockets. Back to the topic in case you forgot it. Anonymous head bobbing, baby, keep that popping.
Baby, I'm just trying to get
Legendary.
open them wide.
Sounding like
And if I pull up with a few,
we can't arrange that.
dropping out of the blue.
You know what? That.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, voice is shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fate now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo, PayPal, turned up to the max. I'm finna break down, flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow, big boss, hella chicken. I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new came with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new came with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out Yaya, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, his head hot back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. These no came with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luck.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off and running from Houston. Damian Pierce now to return it. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. He's taking a shot on his first play. Brought in inside the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. I get this. I understand the temptation here, partner. Trying to follow up one big play with another, but they can't do it. They're stopped on the 2-point try.
Yeah, oftentimes if you score on a home run, I'm sure you're emboldened to believe you're just going to get the 2 points. Well, it's not quite that simple. And I'll tell you what else you've now done, Kate. After demoralizing that defense with the big play, you've given them a little life with that stop.
And he's brought down quickly right inside his own 10.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
You gotta make a move.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Short side option here. He's running left. A nice run here past the 35. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Hey, forget about it. Forget 1st down. For a moment, they were thinking touchdown on that play. What a time to deliver a breakaway run. And that puts a ton of momentum on their side for the next snap.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Jackson now, 3rd and long. Bateman hauls it in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. On 4th down, snap to Jackson. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first.
Sleep the
This
fuck
doesn't
up.
get there. It's a turnover on downs. 1st down, Stroud. Dell with the grab. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 12-point game in the 1st. Tank Dell the touchdown. So the Texans gonna run it back, try for another 2-point conversion. He's throwing for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Well, an aggressive mindset not working for them early on here. 2-point tries following both touchdowns, Brock, and neither have been successful.
Well, I hope they worked on a lot of 2-point plays this week because they're going to be chasing points the rest of the way. Hopefully, they can find some better success on future 2-point chances.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Free play here. Let's see what he does. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. Toward Flowers. It's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. From the gun, a run for Henry. Broke through the tackle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a 1st down, so they're going to happily let it stand. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Another run for Henry. Still going past the 40. Past the 20. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone now. Dump off to his fullback. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding a big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
And he only gets this one down to the 9. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. The tight end going in motion right. Jackson now on 3rd. Cut near the goal line. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the 1st. Henry does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Blitz coming here. Jackson. He's up, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
Jackson has it 3rd and goal. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down.
Drain the clock, didn't even put no points on it. Didn't even get a touchdown.
Justin Tucker for the field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Tucker's kick is up and good.
Just dumb football.
You
Dumb
always feel
football.
like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Fielded at the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. "19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Stroud throwing here on 1st. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it sets up a Houston 1st. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts. And they can try a field goal now before halftime. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. Finds the
Awful
end zone.
defense.
Touchdown, Houston. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Throwing it just before halftime. And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He fields it from the 8. He's hauled down.
I know you wish you had clock to score now, right?
So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after
3
this.
clock for no
Well, that
reason.
first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott,
Bring
Brock Hewitt
me
with
this.
you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now here's Lamar.
This play stink.
Well, the pressure
Throwing
really
that mad
comes
as
from him.
shit.
It's still a good play
Get it
defensively
off.
as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Lamar throwing again. Gets this to
Oh,
Bateman.
come on, bro.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Working quickly here. Jackson's going to go on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
This
Ooh, he
nigga
got hit as
lost.
he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Gets this one to Andrews. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Jackson yet again.
Thank you.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Give me that weak shit, dummy.
Space on the right. He's
Check down ass bitch.
at the 20. Gets the 10.
Ah!
Go. It's a offense out now for another 2-point opportunity. From the gun, Stroud. And that's into the end zone.
Niggas need to stop playing with the Ravens. They deserve to play with them.
2 more to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. Bateman hauls it in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down, here's Lamar. He's going deep.
What the fuck are you
He's
doing,
got it
Pittman?
deep downfield. And
Weird.
in for the Baltimore
What
touchdown.
happened? He just matched the wrong person. Okay.
Justin Tucker to try the point after.
Took a glitch to score. That's sad.
Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Ravens make it an 18-point game.
Hey, give me that ball back. I'm about to put up 36. That's what a nigga like me do.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Pierce now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's officially into enemy territory
Everybody,
now.
you got everybody dropping back. You can't stop a pass. This shit is
1st
common.
down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down.
He stopped shit.
And he got the feet in 2.
Like, this shit is common.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the
This nigga
Texans
can't
get
stop
another
shit,
first
y'all.
down.
I'm trying to tell you.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's throwing deep to the left side.
Can't stop shit.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. So they'll be set up with a first.
On the quick, right?
To the air, Stroud. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans continue piling onto this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Hardy on the return. Returns looking good so far. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Gives to Henry on the inside handoff. Has the first and breaks through midfield. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making the scoreboard look a touch better. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens make it an 18-point game. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. The Ravens look like they got it back, and they did! All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was 2 things, Cade. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it. That gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Here's Henry on the option. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Working quickly here. Second and manageable. He's throwing. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens make it an 11-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Pierce now on the return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pass caught by Mixon. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And they finally get to him. He just kept hanging on to that football, and they drop him. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's got it at the 30. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Throwing this back in the end zone. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Looking to throw, Stroud. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big gain downfield. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. So here's a big play from the Ravens as they line up for 2. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try. They'll try to run it in. And he's into the end zone, so the two-point try pays off. They cut the deficit to just a field goal here in the fourth. Down inside 30 seconds now. Their hopes resting on finding a way to get this football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. And they'll advance it no further. They belt him as he tries bringing that fumble forward. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big...
Nigga thought he was about to win or something? Boy, please.
No one is talking about. A lot of people mentioned this point from Andrew talking about crisis. 100% of what we can on this works anywhere on the planet.
Every day cannot stay the same. But one thing is never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever reign.
Well, days like these is why you have retractable roofs, and we've got an open one on a gorgeous afternoon for football at NRG Stadium in Houston. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Bucks. Okay, I'm gonna take it easy. Okay. Respectable. I guess.
8 stops, Browns. With these two teams playing, and as far as Steph goes on, listen, somebody like that can put the ball on the floor, can shoot and score from all three levels. When he was a rookie.
Up to the 40-yard line.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Shepard goes in motion. Mayfield. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now Mayfield. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. They push him back 8 yards and time on 2nd down. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing, Mayfield.
Only right there. Pick that shit off.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that.
And this is caught. Touchdown.
That's even happen.
Mike Evans, 40 yards. And the Bucs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out Stroud is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. As he throws there, incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little.
Stroud is hit and the ball is loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Mayfield now after the fumble recovery.
Oh, what?
He's got it.
Mo, what? All right. What?
Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, where we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run it back.
Getting money, you really don't need to talk about it. Move quiet, you should try it. There's some cloud around it. Chase it, and overthinking the process. Outside of the gate, spewing that nonsense. On the phone, he begging women to come out. Back to back, calling until his minutes run out. Begging for loose change, just scraping to maintain. No sipping, and playing with waist chains. I think you get the picture, we outside the frame. Get your Louis Hamilton on swerve lane to lane. On gang. We brainstorm until it rains and we drive our gang straight into the Hall of Fame. You need to pay attention. I was 17 and had him shipping the Benzin. I was 16 eating steak with Russell Simmons. I was 15 in the basement with a vision. I could
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Stuff it in your Birkin bag, cause he don't that. So just run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. We run the numbers up and run it back. Run it
time
back.
to add to the cipher. Time is money, time to run the numbers higher. They're hustling early, it's hardwired. Total bezel, frozen neck off like a tire. $1 million make a follow a messiah. Is you a charlatan or really take them higher? We in demand, distributors and suppliers. Be getting bands and signatures on the flyers. Listen, gotta make moves if you really want it. Desperate Jews eat your food, that's how they be on it. It's a must that we hustle today and escape from round table discussing the way that we get to the
In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston.
I ain't never seen a nigga this team last time.
The Texans' Kaimi Fairbairn's going to do the honors, and we're underway in Houston. Damian Pierce now to return it. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
Beat this nigga child. Get some food.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Cover two, man. Come on, bro.
Stroud in the air to start us off. On target to his back.
Is that really what we want to do?
And he's going to get this up to
Is
the
that really what
45
we're doing?
before he's brought down.
Cover two, man.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Makes the catch.
He didn't. Oh my goodness.
Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
God damn this game off.
A
simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort.
We're out
Just
cover
too
2.
difficult to play to make.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the
That ain't it
Houston
either, though.
touchdown.
You gotta do something. That ain't it either. You gotta do
Texans
something,
attempting
baby.
a 2-point conversion here. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. This is caught for 2, and right away they jump out to an 8-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Damian Pierce now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. Trying for the deep ball. That's caught at the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Touchdown, Houston. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Running back sent in motion. He's throwing for it. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line.
Eloise.
And the Texans get the football on the first turnover of the contest. We're down to a 2-point difference.
16 go up 10.
Kick away.
2 possessions, ball game.
Pierce now on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
And he's like, what coverage can what coverage? I don't know, man. I really don't. Wish I could help you, G.
Set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the sack.
Oh, who is this nigga?
He's under pressure, and he goes down. Offense up to the line fast. Here he is on 3rd and long. Now they get to him, and he loses the football. It's out.
Crazy.
And the Texans grab it.
Yes.
Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another. Hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud.
Can I get a strip sack?
Tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now it's Stroud. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Stroud going to go on 4th down.
That boy is on that dumb shit. Thank you.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the
On that weak
Texans
shit. Thank you. This nigga is OC, bro.
Crazy with no glass jaw, a spit of light saliva, you could never survive her. Streets got a code up, couldn't decipher. Watch the way you talk when you talking to me, and if you didn't know, it's the NEC. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah, but one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, I forever reign. Forever, ever. If you don't love me, you must hate yourself. Either way you play with me, you gon' play yourself. Don't be stupid, decide that I'm...
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And this is going to be out of bounds. Flags come in. That is a brutal mistake to start the game. Opening kickoff, out of bounds, brings the ball to the 40-yard line.
Hey, out.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Inside the 25. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A huge play right off the bat. 52 yards. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal. To the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up. On play action, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on
fucking pig.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. Gonna go for it on 4th and goal.
Thank you.
Incomplete. incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
I'll take that.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Cover 2, man. Not this.
Stroud begins with a pass. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That is brought in.
You know your responsibilities.
A
You know,
big
that's why you
connection
shouldn't be
to
back there.
field as they get across midfield on that one. Stroud to throw. Here on 1st and 10.
Hey, this nigga, this is ass. Come on, 2.
Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Here's Stroud to the line. His guy's going to try to get 2 more. Back to throw.
Ah, they gave him that bullshit.
Complete.
Crazy.
See if that comes back to bite them a bit later on in this one. As for now, it remains a 6-0 lead. Hardy now with the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Off the play fake. Jackson.
Nigga, what? Guy is lost.
On the ground, here's Henry.
Guy is lost,
He'll
bro.
blow his way forward for a
2 and 1. He put up his right to me, man.
There on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. Good job
get that.
breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Now he takes off. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Play action now. Jackson.
Bro, get back, Stingley. You right there, man. This weak ass shit.
Unlikely. Touchdown, Ravens. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand.
This nigga blocking. Wow.
As a receiver, quickly and get the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball.
Oh, man, blocking.
It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that
Crazy.
touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. In downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball...
And he'll take it on in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. From the gun, here's Stroud. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. They'll pitch it out here to Henry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After losses on the last 2 run plays, they face 3rd down and 14. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime.
Game.
Come back to Baltimore after this.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Texans. Here's Stroud to the line. His guy's going to try to get 2 more.
On the quick, right?
He'll look to throw. That's
Too slow.
So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This taken at the 5. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now it's Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore. Throwing Jackson.
How did I get clicked over?
Henry
Open stuff.
open downfield. And
Weird.
he'll get into the end zone.
Very weird.
Henry, touchdown, Baltimore. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. And the Ravens will cut the deficit to 7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. A safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That is
That's my back
intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And that is incomplete.
Put the ball, bitch.
It's pretty clear the main reason why they find
Need my
themselves
shit
trailing
back.
in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You got
They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
That one's going to skip
Save
into
me
the end
some
zone
time.
for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Again? Lord, mercy.
Here's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Pollard. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Stroud to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Dell. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. On first and 10, here's Stroud. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Here's Stroud.
Get that, dude.
Incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Tymee Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. So at halftime, it's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. He fields it at the 8. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. First and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. That's caught right side. The tight end, Schultz. Stroud going to set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Stroud. Backs to his tight end, Schultz. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down. To throw is Stroud. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Mixon. A dive, and he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. This will be returned from the 6. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. He'll go again here with Henry. And this play going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. On third down, Jackson. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I'm going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion. But can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball's over 60 yards in the air, and I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. Set to go now on first and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. They'll try again here, second and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. It's to the end zone, but he can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
That is caught by the tight end, Dalton Schultz. Touchdown.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down, look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, sports on with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my crock.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Return coming from the 6. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Working quickly here. From the 38. Flush down out to his left. He's keeping it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Yes, sir, they're going to get there, and they drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Trying again, following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
We go 46. Yeah, here we go. 46.
Prescott here from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Pushes it toward the sideline, and he has it. Feet are inbounds. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. Dak throwing again. Ferguson's got it. Complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Dowdle goes up and over for the touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yo.
Stroud in the air to start us off. And his first pass falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Dell with the grab. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Shotgun now, first round. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Houston touchdown. Texans attempting a two-point conversion here. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. First touchdown of the game for them, partner, and immediately they go for two. That feels like an analytics-based decision there.
Can I just tell you, I'm kind of tired of analytics. I am. I'm tired of falling on analytics when it fails. I know the process was right. Oh, we just didn't get the result. No, I don't like that decision this early in the game. You're going to be chasing that decision and those points.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To throw, Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First and 10, Prescott. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing on first is Prescott.
Thank you, dumbass.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans will take over at the start of the next quarter. It's a big moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. He beams one deep right side. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. And we'll see what they do here on second down. From the gun, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Throwing is Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So the Texans can run it back, try for another two-point conversion. He's throwing for it. He has it. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Devin White hauls him down. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Dak out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. After the sack, another pass on second down. They're on him again, and he goes down again.
Boy, it's clamped the fuck up.
Back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money, a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
On fourth down, Prescott's a throw.
Boo.
They get the sack and force a turnover on down. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. The Texan offense out now for another 2-point opportunity. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And look at this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Dak. Rams got it on the sideline.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
From the 42. He's going to lob one deep down the left sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Third down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Another throw for Prescott. Throw complete to Lamb. He's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Dak throwing again. It's taken in by Lamb.
Hey, hell. There you go.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Wasted all that time. Appreciate it. Kick the ball.
Intended target there was CD Lamb.
Appreciate it, my guy.
Sets up 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Pocket isn't holding up.
Yeah, stinks.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Gay's kick is good. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Damian Pierce now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Why this nigga still playing?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Number 2.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has his man. It's Mixon.
I mean, I guess.
To a halt at about the 36-yard line. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He puts some power on it deep on left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now it's Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Looking quickly here. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He's got time here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They are throwing it again. Schultz with the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the gun, Stroud. Escapes out to the left. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st. Offense in the hurry up here. Stroud throwing here on 1st. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Thought he found a solution. Come on, brother.
Scoring catch of the game. So the Texans can run it back, try for another 2-point conversion. Looking to throw, Stroud. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line.
Come on, dude. You gotta be better. I'm about it, bro. Thank you, Colin. Thank you, Colin. Come on, Colin. Finish it.
And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the 2-point call
Three score, the 2 score.
points,
Congrats.
but definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
Has this at the 6. And it's a nice return.
Man, he needed
No
that
tackle
return.
shy of the 35.
I see you scoring without it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now here's Prescott. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Throwing on 1st is Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not
Thank you, dumbass. Fucking suck.
Intercepted. Taken away by the rookie from USC. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play
He's
of the
running that
series.
shit like he's
not
working.
the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback. But
My shit working.
exactly the way to start the
You know what I'm saying? My shit working.
Take this
Your
lead
shit
and
not
step
working.
on it. That's a defender.
Touchdown, Houston! The Texans parlay the interception into points. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson Wilson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Returning it from the 4. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
Back to the same shit. Need me another pick.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
I need that. Come on.
He'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 39. He's got the ball on the sideline. Difficult play, small gain, but it counts. First down.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing
This shit
on the
is
catch,
not working.
keeping those feet in bounds.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. That one's out to the sideline. He's got it inbounds. Nice toe drag there, but we do have a flag on the play.
You need to pick, Jimmy.
Three. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
We need that.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 2. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. Not sure he knew he went out of bounds before he made a play on that ball, Brock, but he was the first to touch it coming back in, and that's going to get the penalty.
Here we go. Watch it. 47. Here we go. 46.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
47.
From the red zone now. Getting out to his left. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Here we go. 47.
Dak now from the gun. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
They giving this nigga any flag.
Miles Bryant.
Nobody
Well, we
even
knew it,
touched
Brock,
that.
and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty.
Get on that, nigga.
Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. The Cowboys offense remains on the field. They're going to line up and go for 2 here. He's throwing for it.
He caught that.
This is going to be impressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
That's got to be a
Aubrey
pick
now to
six.
kick this one away.
That's got to be a pick six, dog. What? Nigga, what?
First and 10 now from the 30. To the air, Stroud. Stays in the pocket. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play call, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
You don't know what you're doing.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. Third down coming. Throwing is Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Back in two-man, huh?
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And that's
game, buddy.
With a new set of downs. He's got to keep moving quick here. Shotgun now for Stroud.
He ain't catch that.
Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The nose of the football inside the one. Here's second and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he will score. It's a Houston touch.
I think he got no TDs. It's ridiculous.